Hey guys, what's going on? This is Francois with the Image Eye. I just wanted to come on today and talk to you about used camera equipment, and is it really the best option to buy new equipment? In Korea, there's this really nice application on the phone called Carrot Market, or Dangun Market in Korean. And on this application, it's really cool. You can find so many used things for incredibly cheap prices, especially camera equipment or electronics. And there's always so many things on there. Like I saw an A1 for sale, Sony A1 for sale on this application for about $4,000. The A1 costs, maybe $6,000 or something like that. When I translated the description of why the seller wanted to get rid of the camera, it read that I bought this camera because I thought if I had an expensive camera, it would help me to take good photos, but it didn't. Yeah, I was just thinking, like last week when I went to the camera store to look at the Sony A7c and other camera equipment, just looking around the camera shop, this time it got me thinking there's so much equipment in the store. Okay, here in Korea, Koreans are very, very trendy. Not only are they trendy, when they buy things, they actually take very good care of their products. So when when Koreans want to sell their used products, usually it's in very, very good condition, like extremely good condition. I bought my GoPro Hero 8 for about $250 and it was almost brand new. I mean, it didn't have any dents or anything in it. And I asked the merchant, like, why is this GoPro so cheap? And he says, because Koreans just buy the new thing, and as soon as they buy the new thing, they get rid of the old one. And I asked them, like, do they get rid of the old thing even if they don't use it? And he says, yeah, they'll just buy it because it's new, and then they will get rid of it when the newer version comes out. So, interesting. I was in the camera store and I was just thinking, after looking around, like, I wonder, is it better to buy used equipment than it is to buy newer equipment, especially here in Korea? Because the quality of used equipment and gear is so good. The difference is negligible if you're comparing used and new equipment to each other. It also made me remember like buying my A7S3. So I didn't buy my A7S3 brand new, I bought it used. It was almost $1,000 cheaper than buying a new version. And I asked Mr. Chan, my cameraman, like, what's the difference between a new A7S3 and an old A7S3? And he says, the difference is the box seal has been broken. I asked him, like, what do you mean the box seal has been broken? And he says, the person who had this camera before bought the camera, they opened the box, they used it for like, a couple of weeks or whatever, and they decided they didn't like it, so they sold it to us. Like, thinking of the Sony ZV-E1 makes me think of all of the camera equipment and technology and other things that we use, not even to its fullest, and then we just get rid of it. So I said this in one of my videos that Sony really impressed me when it made the ZV-E1 out of reusable plastic or recycled plastic, thinking about like how the environment is being taken care of. Because I do teach anthropology at the university where I work, and one of the mainstays in my lesson plan, we have to take care of the environment because it's the only one that we have. And I show the movie WALL-E from Disney very often. And in that movie, you can see like how the world how humans like use the world. They got everything they wanted from it, they trashed it, and then they left. If we can do something to prevent the earth from accumulating more trash, I think it's a very good idea. And one of those ideas I just had in my mind is to just make sure in the future, if I can buy quality used equipment, that may be the way to go. Companies like Sony or Canon, if they started to see that people are buying more of their used camera equipment, maybe they won't make so many copies or versions of their new iterations, and we can save on a lot of the plastics, a lot of the materials that are being used that are like draining the earth of its resources. I don't know why I'm thinking about this today. I think it's because like last year, I remember here in Korea during COVID when everyone was locked down, the skies were so clear. It was so blue. But last year we had like a normal winter, there was a normal spring, there was a normal summer, and there was a normal fall. This year, the springtime was very short. It got hot again very quickly. The sky is very humid and filled with a lot of pollutants and just toxicity and stuff. So maybe as we're going forward on our journeys, we can consider buying used camera equipment if we can get the good quality that we're looking for, not only to save ourselves a buck, but to also save the environment, because You know, if there's no Earth here in the future, what are we taking photos of? Sony, good job. I'm proud of you for the ZV-E1 recycled materials. This is an unusual video maybe, but I just wanted to come on here and share my thoughts and opinions, something different from what I usually do. But yeah, thanks a lot for listening to me. Hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Make sure you stay hydrated. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Peace.